Merci beaucoup. Trying to wake up. Hello.
Good morning.
It's a nice little unit. That's Sony.
Sony 4K. 4K.
I'll take that after you're done with it.
So Richard, thank you for being there. First question, how are you doing since your last accident?
I'm sorry?
How are you doing since your last accident, you know?
Yes. Much better. I think I've been in physical therapy for my arm. Is this what you're talking about?
Yes.
When I was trying to save the puppy from petite chien. And I took a fall from about 5 feet in the air and landed on my head, broke my arm, concussion, broken rib, sprained wrist. But I've been trying to get healthy ever since.
A bad one, but it's okay now.
Yeah, except for the concussion. We're not that. The jury's out on that one.
Richard, you are well known particularly for Mac Gyver and for O'Neill, Stargate. Are you rather O'Neill or are you rather Mac Gyver at the end?
Both series happened for me right in the right order. Because MacGyver, I was young and could run and jump, and I was healthy, and so that happened at the right time. When Stargate came around, I was a little slower, a little older, a little wiser. And I was surrounded with other actors that could, help get the show done. So, as far as characters go, I kind of like O'Neill better because he is funnier, and a little crazier.
You left Stargate after 8 seasons to take care of your daughter, Woody. Now I think she's 18, isn't she?
Yeah, she's in college.
What will you do now? You have more projects, perhaps, and in sci-fi in particular? You have more projects? Do you feel we'll see you much longer now?
It's now that I just took my daughter and put her in college this year, so that's how time flies. But she actually said that Dad, you can go back to work now. I'm okay. And I went, thanks, kid. So I've given it some thought, and I believe I'm ready to. I would go to work tomorrow if there was the perfect project. The idea of doing a series day after day after day becomes maybe not the lifestyle I want now, because I'm very comfortable and
Switch of fields, perhaps?
sure, yeah, smaller roles in small films. I think I would do something like that. I don't know that I want to carry an entire project on my own, but I think I'll start, pursuing the outside world.
Nowadays we can see you in many conventions like TGS in Toulouse. We saw you in fact, we saw you in many conventions. That was not the case in the past. What convinced you, your colleagues, perhaps Stargate SG-1? We received Amanda Tapping 2 years ago, and she had very nice words for you.
Oh, she's my love. It wasn't the people on Stargate that said I should come out and visit with everybody. It was John Delancey. You know
Your
John?
friend?
Yeah. We worked on Legend together, and we became fairly friendly. But he said that I should go do them. You know, give them a chance. They're actually quite fun, and that has been the case for me. I really do enjoy coming out. You know, it's like I'll do a few, maybe a year, 2 or 3, and that gets me out and visiting and in touch with. Like this experience in Toulouse has been phenomenal. I mean, this is exactly the right place for me to come right now, at this time in history, because so much badness is happening in the United States because of this last election and other reasons. But coming here, the people are so wonderful and so understanding of propriety of behavior, and it's the politeness, and I really enjoy that a lot.
We enjoy it too as well. We are very, very glad to have you here. We enjoy it too. Thank you very much for being here.
Oh, anytime.
How would you describe the evolution of character Jack O'Neill during all the series from episode 1? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
How would you...
Okay, start over because I can't understand.
Yeah, okay. How would you describe the evolution of Jack O'Neill during the Stargate episodes from series 1 from all of the series? The evolution, how the...
I don't know. The fact that I know what you mean, but I think Jack O'Neill, when he became, I think what happened to Jack is that he didn't really want to be a general. He loved being a colonel because he got to go out to the other planets and the other worlds, and as a general, he had to sit behind a desk, and that's no fun for anybody, but especially Jack O'Neill. So he was reluctant. His evolution was reluctant, but he couldn't avoid it.
You said in when we see you yesterday that you were a mere colonel.
What?
You were a mere colonel. I mean, you were not as tough as would be a real colonel.
A real one?
A real one. You said yesterday because you had an award from the Air Force. You know, you told the story. But the real colonel to see you, and he said you were rather mere.
Yeah, he's I asked General George Jumper. He was part of the big Air Force, one of the chief. Anyway, he was a bigwig, and I had asked him if I was portraying the colonel, colonel of the Air Force properly, and he stopped me in mid-sentence and said, "Yes, you're doing a great job. I've seen a lot worse than you, so keep it up."
You participate in one episode of The Simpsons. What's the we know you love Simpsons. What's the difference between playing a role live and dubbing a role, your own role, but dubbing it on an animated character?
Well, believe it or not, it was such a wonderful experience for me to be around the people who make The Simpsons, all the voices. These are real actors. I mean, you think it's just a voice that somebody's making, but we all stood around in a circle. Everybody had their own microphone, and they acted out the scenes, and which was fascinating to me because you're working with cues and expression. So for me, it was a learning process, and I really liked it. That's something I love to do, but I don't know that I have the variety in my voice that would be very interesting on radio or animation. But animation is my favorite form of media.
What makes you love what makes you love The Simpsons, for example?
Well, it's been irreverent and very funny, very well written. and there was always, when it started, it was this odd little animation, little cartoon that just like stuck out. It was like this beautiful. Actually, it wasn't so beautiful. The characters, if you've seen the old ones, were real weird. But I don't know. It's you know, there are two gentlemen. I don't know their titles, but there was an assessment of all television, and The Simpsons was determined to be the best television show ever.
And the longer now.
Pardon?
And the longest now.
Yeah, really?
There is
yeah.
19 season, I think, something like that.
Yeah, and I don't see why it would ever end. But it's just, you know, there's something really special about it. We've grown up, or I've grown up, watching the family evolve. Not so much, but it's just funny too. It's just downright well written and funny.
To finish, I wanted to show you just a video. Look at that. Move.
That's so weird.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, I shouldn't remember it, but I do. That's kind of embarrassing. What year was that?
Oh, it was on YouTube, you know. Sorry.
Oh no, but I'm wondering, 1979 or something?
Yes,
That was
yes,
a
that's it.
long-
You were playing in a band group called Dean and the Dent.
Ricky Dean and Dante. Yeah, and Carl Dante was the leader, the guy next to me. It was his band, and we were doing a telethon, something. We played twice on television. One of them was a telethon to make money for some charity. So we performed real quickly threw it together, and obviously I don't belong in that venue.
This is nice souvenirs.
Yeah, exactly. It was so much fun to do. I got to live my fantasy of being a rock star for a couple of moments.
Thank you very much, Richard.
You bet.
Thank you very much for the pleasure.
Oh, thank you. You too.